What is up, bears? Internet here, and welcome back to a brand new video on the It's Bear channel. Today we're checking out a brand new update of Anime Dimensions. Well, brand new. It came out like last week, but for me it's brand new because I haven't checked it out yet. Now we're gonna go over some codes today, some new characters that have been added to the game, and you know, some side stuff like costumes and whatnot. So let's just take a look. Hey guys, what is up? Let's take a look at some codes, of course. Let's just dive straight into what's going on. We're gonna go over the entire code list. If this goes too fast for you, make sure to just pause the video and, you know, enter them at your own pace. But we're gonna go over them really fast, one by one. Let's just start. Also, make sure to verify your Twitter, which you can do right over here. You type in your username, make sure you follow what it says over here, and then you get 200 gems for free, and as well 150 gems if you like the game and favorite it, and then just redeem it as well. Now we're gonna start with the oldest code, which is over here on the boards, but I also have some codes that are not on the board, so pay good attention. The first one that you want to enter, of course, is 13 Shrine. You can just walk over to the board as well if you want to do this at your own pace. And of course, I already redeemed all of these codes. In case you haven't, they give like a lot of gems and boosts, which can be super useful. Then next up is one that's not on the board actually, and it is Chainsaw. It's just straight up Chainsaw, no weird shenanigans with numbers. Just enter it like that and boom, you get a bunch of gems. That one gives you 100 gems, by the way. So the next one is on the board, and that one is 1OB38I. Then we have Red 139. Just enter it like it says over here, and boom, you get a bunch of gems and boosts. Then we have 1N40 Omi. So just enter it like it says over here, and boom, you get gems and boosts. Then we have MU1G4E1TSU. That's a whole mouthful. I'm just gonna leave it here for a second so you can type it in a little bit more carefully, and let's just enter it. Boom, I already redeemed it. Let's go over to the next code. Then we have a very simple one, which is Chainsaw 2. We definitely needed a more simple code after the last one there. So Chainsaw 2, just enter it like that and you get a bunch of gems and boosts as per usual. Also, that one gave you 100 raid tokens, which is very big. Raid tokens are very good, so make sure to enter that code. Very important. And then from the latest update, we have Pochita, but it's spelled a little differently. So a 1 here and a 42 at the end for Pochita. Then we have one Chainsaw, but it's spelled weirdly again. So there's a 4 there for Chainsaw, and then a 3 there. So that's about it. And then a 1 in front. Just answer it like it says here on the screen, and you should get your gems and boosts. Now, all in all, I have an insane amount of time for drops, XP, and gold boosts. So yeah, definitely worth it to enter this. And as well, I think I have a lot of gems to enter now. In fact, I could buy power if I wanted to, and we're going to be taking a look if that is worth it when we're in character testing, which we are going to go over right now, because I can't really enter the new dimension, so I'm not going to showcase that today. I'm too low level. I'm 59, so yeah, I'm not there yet. Which reminds me, first we should go over all the entire update logs, so let's take a look. For this update, we have the Chainsaw Dimension update, and the new code is, of course, Chainsaw 2. We entered that earlier. Then the update log tells us that the Obito raid and the animal costumes will be removed on December 12th, so make sure to do the raid and get those costumes if you want those. And then next up, we have the Devil Dimension Nightmare, which, of course, is the new dimension. You can only access that if you're level 121, which I'm not, so I can't access it, sorry. But yeah, go do that. Go have fun if you're high enough level. And dimensions from now on will only have 1 difficulty. Make sure to keep that in mind. It's an interesting decision to do that, because they always used to have 3, I believe. I don't know if older dimensions actually only have 1 difficulty. I'll take a look at that later after we test out the characters, but I think it's a very interesting decision from the developers to you know, change that. Now we have 2 new characters, which is Power and Makima. For this, I think they added Denji as well, so we're going to take a look at Denji briefly after we checked out Power and Makima. Today, 2 new female characters in Anime Dimensions. I'm hyped about it. Then we have new costumes that have been added, which is a Stolfo cow, a Megaman bear, which I might get, because, you know, I'm bear. Then we also have Rengoku Tiger. So those 3 new costumes have been added, which is absolutely fantastic. New costumes are always exciting to see, but new characters are a little bit more cool, to be honest. Now, besides that, there's some side stuff. The Abandoned City lobby has now been added. I'm not sure if I'm in it right now, or if that is a different lobby, but I mean, new lobby is always a good thing. New Sword Slash effect has been added. Very interesting. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe we'll take a look at it in the character testing. And then a new loading screen has been added. Very cool. But now let's go over to the real meats and potatoes of the video, which is the character testing. So let's go over there. Okay, we're currently teleporting, but first we're going to check out Makima. And then as well, we're going to check out Power, and then we'll take a brief look at Denji. I'm going to switch characters real quick. We'll first take a look without cooldowns, and then we'll take a look with cooldowns. Now, the first ability for Makima is Bang. So let's take a look. Should be a simple ability. Oh, that's Q. That's not the right ability. There we go. It's just a blast, it seems. I pressed the wrong button again. Yeah, it's just a blast. And it seems to have a decent amount of range, so very strong. This is, of course, a pay-to-win character, so they're supposed to be, like, extra strong. So far, so good. Let's check out Strangle, which binds everyone together. Insane. So let's check out the next ability, Control. And you get an insane animation and so many particles. Holy damn. How is this going to handle a mobile? So it does a sick animation. I'm hyped. Oh, I should have unequipped my pets because now I can just get the veil. That's not part of the character, by the way. That's not part of Makima. All right, now let's check out Domination, which spawns what? Okay, it spawns an entire house and a bunch of monks. And you just do damage to every character on the map, it would seem. Holy damn. Yeah, that checks out. That's Makima for you. Not much else to say about it. That's a really strong character, but you of course need to pay Robux for it. So, you know, decide for yourself if that's worth it. Next up, we're gonna go over Power. So let's take a look. Oh wait, before I forget, let's check out the cooldown. So Bang has a, how many cooldown? Okay, so Bang has a 6-second cooldown and Strangle has a 11-second cooldown, I believe. And Control has a 20-second cooldown, and then Domination has a 60-second cooldown, so an entire minute of cooldown, which I mean makes sense because you're invincible and you do like an insane amount of damage. So yeah, all in all, I'm impressed. That's Makima for you. All right, let's check out the Blood Fiend, aka Power. Okay, first of all, no cooldowns. Let's take a look. Let's check out Blood Hammer, which is our first ability. We all know this is like one of the signature moves of a Power, and it's just a hammer smack. I mean, that's as good as it's supposed to be. And of course, the animation quality, modeling quality is insane, as we're used to from Anime Dimensions. Now let's check out Blood Spear, where you do sort of a dash, okay, and then you just bash through the enemy. I didn't entirely see how much damage that did. I think it was like 10k damage. For my level, that's pretty good. Then we have Blood Swords, where you spawn swords and you attack. And you keep those swords, which is very sick, because now we can just slash with blood swords. And they look fantastic again, of course. And of course, that's supposed to boost your basic attacks, I would assume. Now, let's check out her ultimate ability, which is Blood Rain. We can use that on the big group over here. And you, of course, do an insane amount. You can move during it, which is very interesting. So it does a good amount of damage, and it hits a big enough area, not as big as Makima's area, but definitely a big area. So now I think we should check out the cooldowns on Power to see if that is actually worth it. So the first one has a 7-second cooldown, then the third ability has a 22-second cooldown, and then Blood Spear has an 8-second cooldown. Okay, so Blood Rain has a 46-second cooldown, which is lower than Makima's, not by much, maybe like about 10 seconds. I think Power definitely has a lot of versatility, not really a lot of dashes, which if I remember correctly, dashes are very good in this game. Okay, very good. So I really like Power. Now let's take a brief look at Denji. I won't go over it too detailed. We're just gonna take a look at his abilities and yeah, just see what it's about. So as Denji, you of course look like a sick chainsaw man, which is, you know, what he is, Chainsaw Man. He does slashing attacks with red particles. These are the new slashes I think they talked about. I think they look sick. Let's just take a look at his abilities. So Chainsaw Storm is, as we expect. Oh, it has like a nice sound animation as well. Okay, then we have Chainsaw Spinner. I don't think that's a canon ability, but it looks very cool in here anyway. And we have Overdrive. What even is that? What? Oh, and it keeps going. It keeps going. Okay, huge. And then we have Massacre, which sounds cool. Let's see what it does. Oh. Holy damn, okay. It like darkens the entire map. Okay, so that was all the Chainsaw Man characters that are in the game currently. So let's go back to the lobby and close out the video, I think. Okay, so in conclusion, I'm gonna buy Power. Let me actually check if Denji's free to play. It doesn't seem like it. I guess he is a raid, maybe he's a raid character. So let's take a look at the shop. Oh yeah, here he is. So you need like 3,600 raid tokens to get Chainsaw Man, and he is limited. Anyway, I finally got Power, so that's pretty freaking sick. So that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating down below for Power. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because there's gonna be much content coming. This is the perfect time to subscribe, and I will see you hopefully in the next video. See you guys later. Take care. Bye bye.